All right, morning everyone. Starting our week with our at-home workouts. So today on the agenda we have strength piece and a conditioning piece. We'll most likely, most of the time, always see a strength piece because we're at home doesn't mean we can't focus on that. We want those workouts that are just going to be hot and sweaty and get us tired, and even a good way to just de-stress mentally and close things, and those are great, and we're going to have those. But we also want to focus on still being able to build strength. Just because we're not at a gym or don't have a barbell or things like that, we can do a lot of good stuff with just dumbbells or kettlebells, in the shape of single leg work, two-legged work, single arm work, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to see our reverse lunge again today in conjunction with those rows. Okay, show you a couple different versions you can maybe play with the rows as well. And then we'll have a conditioning piece of 5 rounds, essentially 40 reps each round, small rest, and then going into it. So when it comes down to warm-ups, do something to get your heart rate elevated. We don't need to really get into too much of that. Jumping jacks, dynamics, high knees, butt kicks, like I said, even a few jump squats, things like that. Something to just elevate. If you got a bike or a treadmill or a row, jump on that thing for 5-10 minutes, 200 or 300 meters. Just something to elevate, get that core temp, hit a foam roller, all of that stuff. We don't need to go into depth with that, but something to just get you primed up. All right, we are going to see the reverse lunge today. Okay, so either body weight or we can load it. You can either load it with one dumbbell or kettlebell. Okay, we can do 2 of them side by side. And then also, if you need a little extra, hang out at that end range for a second. Step back, a little bit of an iso hold. Okay, just because we don't have the heavy weight, we can still slow things down, time under tension. This is a great time to focus on your position versus feeling like I need to go heavier, whatever the case, depending on how you regularly train. We're going to do 6 to 8 of those per leg. Again, shoot up to 10 if you need to. Small 30, 40-second rest. And then back into either single arm row, as we saw last week. Or if you got 2 kettlebells, even 1 kettlebell will work. And we can do essentially a gorilla row. Normally you'd have 2 kettlebells, but we can switch it up and do 1. So a couple different variations for your row. And again, with those, 6 to 8 per arm, and we're going to run through that 4 times. Rest is in between. Take your time. Slow, controlled, even with the row, little pause at the top. Workout's going to be 5 rounds, 10 burpees or up downs, 10 air squats, 10 sit-ups, 10 jumping jacks. One thing you're going to see a lot, especially with these at-home workouts and a lot of things out there, is burpees. Easy body weight movement, things like that. Let's try not to do them all the time. And if you do, maybe do up downs instead of full burpees. Again, the burpee is a great movement, but I don't think it is for everybody. Okay, you should and need to have the flexibility that you can land flat-footed. If you can't land flat-footed, find a way that you're elevating the floor so you can do so. Okay, so we're gonna have our burpees. So going down and then coming up. Either a jump, again, up downs, into that plank, and jump back. Into that plank, and jump back. You'll have your air squats, okay? Going down, coming up, keeping that weight in the heels, and coming up. Into your sit-ups. If you have access to an ab mat, you can use one of those. Okay, going up, down, and up. If the crunch or the sit-up doesn't feel good, do a plank, maybe for about 20 to 30 seconds. Maintaining tension through the core and not allowing that back to sag down. And then we will finish with our jumping lunges. Okay, so from a lunge. Okay, a little higher demand, core stability, so we're not all over the place. If the jump doesn't feel good, stick with regular forward lunges. We've already done the reverse, so you don't need to go in there. And if you want a little finisher for the arms, just kettlebell curls. Holding the horns of the kettlebell and coming up. If we don't have a kettlebell, we can just stick with dumbbell. And a little bit of direct arm work to finish things off. Enjoy. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.